Today is not going to be your regular vlogging video. Today is going to be a very, very personal video from me. Today was a very stressful day for me because I had to go do my biometrics for DACA. For those who don't know what DACA is, it stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival. With that being said, I am undocumented. I am not here legally. I am just protected by DACA from deportation, and it grants me the ability to work. I am part of the 800,000 recipients who have DACA and who basically just want to be heard. The process is not simple like a lot of people make it out to be. You first have to qualify. To qualify, you have to be under the age of 31, had to have entered the U.S. during or before 2007, and have to be under the age of 16 to start your application. I am one of the lucky 800,000 people who qualified. But one thing that does not show if you look up the policies to apply, is that you have to have a very, and I mean very, clean record. Whatever clean record means to you is that. If by any chance you mess up your record while having DACA, that's basically taken away from you. You are not eligible to reapply. You just lose it completely. And to me, that's very, very strict. A lot of people think that it's just a simple process. It's really not. People think that DACA is a pathway to citizenship. It's not. It literally, like I said, just grants us the ability to work and protects you from deportation, and that's it. And every 2 years, we would have to reapply. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about DACA is that we get help from the government. That is not true whatsoever. I'm not eligible to literally apply for housing. I'm not eligible to apply for scholarships, student loans, credit cards, etc. that a lot of citizens could apply for. Anything that has to do with a social security card, even though I am granted one, I still cannot use because it's only used for work permit. That's it. So like I said before, just to clear out the air, we do not get help from the government whatsoever. So today I had to go do my biometrics, like I said. And the process is not simple. The office is probably an hour to 2 hours away, depending on traffic. And once you get there, you have to be patted down by security guards. You have to have 2 forms of IDs. You have to do paperwork. You have to wait in line. It could be minutes, it could be hours before you get called. Once you get called, it's probably one of the fastest things you have to go through, because all they do is take a picture, do your fingerprints, and you're out of there. And after that, it's a waiting game, honestly. You have to wait for your work authorization card to come in the mail. And if by any chance you apply too late and your current work authorization card expires, it's pretty much it. Most jobs would allow you to work if you have proof that you did reapply for your work permit. And some jobs would just let you go and tell you to come back whenever you get it. But DACA is a very, very, very important thing to me, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to provide for my family. I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I do now if it wasn't for DACA. And to know that the president wants to take that away is kind of like heartbreaking, honestly, because then I would lose the ability to work, the ability to provide for my family. I would lose probably the most important thing, and that's the protection from deportation. And if I get deported, my family wouldn't have nobody. I would just be sent back to a country I have no memory of whatsoever, because this is my home. This is where my life began, and this is where my life should end too. I honestly don't care about a pathway to citizenship. I just wanna have the ability to be able to provide for my family, and that's all I want.